Even though they were priests, their innovation brought deadly consequences because they failed to treat Yahweh as holy according to his instructions. And they were instructed in the clear instructions from the Torah. Look at Leviticus 10, verse 1. Aaron's sons, Nadab and Abihu, each took his own fire pan, put fire in it, placed incense on it, and presented unauthorized fire before Yahweh, which he had not commanded them to do. Then fire came from Yahweh and burned them to death before Yahweh. So Moses said to Aaron, "This is what Yahweh meant when he said, 'I will show my holiness to those who are near me, and I will reveal my glory before all people.'" But Aaron remained silent. And so this is the clearest biblical parallel to the ark story that we're looking at here today. Nadab and Abihu were priests who used fire that was not according to Yahweh's precise instructions, much like placing the ark on a new cart instead of having the Levites carry it on poles. And so they offered something new or innovative, we might say, that he obviously had not commanded, and it resulted in immediate judgment. And it underscores that even sincere religious acts become dangerous when they ignore Yahweh's specific commands for properly approaching him. And so this new cart approach, if you will, it may have looked practical and even celebratory on the surface, but it was setting the stage for disaster. And that brings us to the next critical element in the story, the worship that ignored Yahweh's warning signs. So let's now turn our attention to 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 5. The text says, "David and the whole house of Israel were celebrating before Yahweh with all kinds of firwood instruments, lyres, harps, tambourines, sistrums, and cymbals." And so David's approach to bringing back the ark, it was marked by passion and unity, obviously here, but it also reveals a significant lesson about worship that overlooks divine warnings from the Scriptures. And so the gathering of the 30,000 selected men, supported by enthusiastic leaders and a widely praised plan, it seemed to embody this community spirit, if you will, and a resurgence of some type of national pride here. However, beneath the excitement and the consensus, there was a crucial flaw. The process lacked careful study into Yahweh's specific instructions. And so the narrative in 1 Chronicles 13 shows that David sought the approval of the people and the leaders, even consulting the priests and the Levites, but the focus was on, and notice this, what seemed right to all the people. So let's go to 1 Chronicles chapter 13, verse 1. David consulted with his leaders, the commanders of hundreds and of thousands. Then he said to the whole assembly of Israel, and notice this phrase here, this verse, "If it seems good to you, and if this is from Yahweh our Elohim, let us spread out and send the message to the rest of our relatives in all the districts of Israel, including the priests and Levites in their cities with their pasture lands, that they should gather together with us."